Hi, I'm Miss Kim. I'm the art instructor at the Music Connection in Orland Park, Illinois, and I'm very excited to teach you this adorable little love journal. So let's begin. So here we are with the adorable little love journal that we're going to be making. Keep in mind this love journal can be made to give as a gift or keep for yourself. My thought was it's not just about someone you love, but it could be like the love of your music. I have a little bit of sheet music that I cut into heart, and I would set goals like every day I'm going to work on my love journal and write some song lyrics. Set a little goal and every day do that. Say Monday through Friday, or on the weekends, maybe just weekends you do it. All right, let's begin. So here are all the materials you'll be needing for this project. This is a 6 by 9.5 little mini spiral. I have scissors. I have a heart-shaped cookie cutter. That's exactly how I traced the heart on my little bit of music paper that I had and cut it out, as you can see here. And I used a pencil with an eraser. Pretty easy, just hold it down. And I just went right inside there. And there you go. And then I just cut it out with the scissors. Also, basic Elmer's glue you'll need. A stapler with staples. Some ribbon. I have this polka dot. I just used what I had on hand. Here's one from Ofray that is a red and white polka dot. And then I have this other ribbon, has wire in it. I did buy a dollar store pretty pen, as you can see here, rose pen that's glittery and fuzzy and very thin, and I could just slide it right in the spiral and keep it with my journal, like so. So I have a black Crayola black marker. I bought a Craft Decor dollar store chalk writer, and then I have a Craft Smart paint pen that's silver. I have 4 Faber-Castell is a brand, Gelatos, a watercolor sheet of paper or mixed media, either or. I had watercolored on this. This is something I'm not keeping. Put it in your binder, your notebook, like so. Take your pencil, make sure it's lined up here, flat, and then just trace around it with your pencil so you know how much to cut. And then I have my scissors, and I'm going to cut this. And I keep these strips because to activate my marker or my gelato, I could play on that and get it ready. All right, so here is the project. I'm going to use this white paper right here, so when I color on it with the gelatos and things, it just kind of goes here instead of on my table cover. Okay, so now I'm positioning my heart like I would for my love journal. And I'm going to take my Elmer's glue and just go ahead and glue it on. So if you don't have Elmer's glue, you could take probably a glue stick would be okay. This one's a little clogged for some reason. It's an older bottle. Oop, sorry. We're going to get a little glob of that on there. Oop. I'm just going to use my finger to just kind of rub that glue onto the heart carefully, staying within the heart there. All right, so now I'm putting the heart down and just smooth it out, and you can let your fingers dry and the glue will dry before you know it. I always have paint and glue and stuff on my fingers when I'm working. All right, let's draw in the word love. What I did was my cutouts from my paper I used, or if you have, say, a ruler, it's fine. Take your pencil and you're going to make the L. So I'm going to use this as my guide, and I'm going to go across like so and come down right about here, I think. And then down here on this side, come down just about there. And then I'm going to go this way. I can always erase, and I'm going to go this far with the L, capital L. And then like so, straight up and down. And then any lines I can erase. So you can do that right now. And yes, this is my idea. I did not see this on Pinterest or anything. I'm sure there's ideas like it, but This is my original idea. Okay, now I'm going to go with I think I'm going to go with the E actually, because you know why? I want to see how much room I have to fit the V. I can always adjust that. So I'm going to go with the E next. So I'm going to just eyeball that right here like so. And it doesn't have to be perfect. This is a whimsical, meaning just a funny, funky, cool love journal. Just relax, have a good time. Let's line this up at the bottom or your ruler and go like that. And I'm going to go this way. Let me just bring this line out a little further out. Okay. I'm just going to go like this and like this for the top and the bottom of the E. And now I'm going to go in and just kind of eyeball the middle for the E, like so. All right, and I'm going to go in and bring it to this corner, and like so again here. Okay, then I can do this for the middle part of the E, and then the vertical is up and down like this to connect those lines for the E. This part here. Okay. If you're happy with how your E looks, I'm just doing a little erase on the little bit extra. That's the beauty of an eraser on a pencil, to make those fixes where you need them. And you don't have to be real particular, because you know what, you're going to take the black marker, it's a thick line, you're going to outline that anyway. And if it's a little funkier letter, it's okay. It gives it some personality, I think. All right, so got a little fuzzy from my rose pen there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and make the V for here. And it may be a little different than this one, and that's okay. That's why it's going to be original. And you can play around with this until you're content with your letters. I'm doing a quick tutorial video here, but you get the idea. You can take more time if you'd like. And a diagonal here, and a diagonal here for this part of the V. And then just erase those extra lines. And there's your love. I'm going to erase this little bit of mark there and set my pencil in that aside. So we're there. Now we're going to take our black Crayola marker, or any kind of thick marker. If you want a decent thickness, and just outline it. So I use a flat side, lay it down, and just drag it down. One continuous swoop, and if you have to go over it, so you get a good solid black thick line, and then just continue. Okay, so there you have it with the lining of the lettering of the L and the heart. That's the O, the V, E for love. I am going to erase this extra pencil line. I decided to just go a hair over, so there's that white space right in here, just to have that space between them. Not that important, because mine are touching here, so it's okay. You get the idea though. Now I'm going to take this chalk writer craft decor and fill in my O or my L with the white. I'm brushing away the little extra, chalk writer debris. Now I'm going to take my Faber-Castell pink gelato. And I am simply, it looks like lipstick almost. And I'm just going to gently blend so you can see the texture of the watercolor or mixed media paper. It has a little tooth, meaning raised a little bit. And it has a nice effect. So I'm not putting much pressure at all on it. And just kind of coloring on a diagonal like this. And if I leave some spaces, it's okay because I'm going to come in with the other colors too to give it that, so it's interesting with different colors, not just one. Okay, we'll put the cap on it. Let's take this purpley one and we're going to twist it like lipstick and just go ahead and color in again on a diagonal, overlaying the other color. It doesn't have to be covered completely, just kind of wherever you would like. Let's do some red. I'm just going to do a little coloring within the heart, because why not? Now you don't have to, but I decided to on my last one and I liked how it looked. But you don't have to, you can leave that blank if you'd like. You could just put this as a color pack, overlaying like the others on the gelato. These are really fun to work with. These gelatos are creamy and you can add water to create a watercolor effect too. And you could with this paper because it could handle it if you decide. Okay, so there you have it. Now I'm going to take my silver Craft Smart paint pen. I'm going to shake it. I'm going to use my little extra paper here and pushing down to activate it, like so. I can put the cap on the back, and I'm simply going to put these little sparkly dots around my L, the V, and the E. So like this, I'm just going right over. I'm not really measuring or anything. I am just putting my polka dots in. It's kind of like a little highlight, a little sparkle to my love journal. And this love journal might be slightly different than this one, and that's quite all right because I like having things look original. Not exactly the same. I hope you're having fun with this project. This can be a good gift for even mom, for dad, for grandma, grandpa. You could put some nice love notes of how much you care about them and what they do for you, or you can get grandma's recipes, everything that she makes that you love, her cookies, her, spaghetti sauce, or her meatballs, or whatever you love that she makes, and get her recipes. Maybe she can write them in her handwriting in your love journal, and then you can work together and make those recipes together. That's a fun activity and a great way to share a special memory together and learn how to cook or bake. And then you'll have the recipes with her handwriting in your little love journal forever. And that is a treasure. And you could pass it on through the years if you would like. So there's a lot of things you could do with your love journal. All right, now I'm going to do some dashes of silver, like kind of rays coming out of my heart of how excited and passionate I am about, the music or art or my poetry that I wrote in here, or recipes, whatever you want, but that's what I'm doing with that. And then I would clean off my marker on my little scrap piece, and then I can activate it some more to get some more of that paint coming out, because it can get a little dry when you're trying to do your rays. Okay, and they may not always show because with the gelato it can interfere a little bit, but be strong, be tough, and keep going. You'll get those lines in there. You just got to take your time and keep activating your marker and getting that paint through. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with just the way it looks right like that. I'm going to clean this marker up before I cap it, because you want to kind of make sure it's clean and the way it should be for the next time you work with it, just like that. Okay, cap that. You're taking your stapler and you are putting onto your notebook. Let's pretend this one is in here, and you will just line it up, and you will just take your stapler in between like so, and you would put it here and just put it down to go through and staple here and here, here and here, and then here and here, and you should be all done. Cut your ribbon a couple inches, you feed it through. I'm going to take this one out and against the white so it's a little easier for you to see. So see how I'm unknotting it? I actually knotted it twice. Well, you get the idea. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut it about, oh, I don't know, say 6 inches long, your ribbon. If you want it shorter, fine. If you want it longer, fine. I think this is a good length. You don't want too long. And then you feed it through, and then you tie a knot. And then you would just tie another knot. And I try to tie it so you could see the pattern of the polka dots pretty good, like that. And then I put the one with the wire with this in it, and it's like a mesh or sheer ribbon. Then I have the polka dot one, and then I have that ribbon with the metal or the wire in it, I'm sorry, that's shiny. And then you could just bunch all this up to create that fun look. You can display it upright like so, put your little pen in there with your rose, and there you have your little love art journal to keep or give as a gift. Do whatever you would like with your journal. It's a great way to contain things that you love, even if it's thoughts about how much you love your puppy. So with that said, I hope you have a lot of fun with your journal, and this is Miss Kim signing off. Bye for now.